Well, I'd just like to say first, thanks to everyone for coming down the other day to Dundalk to support our boys when they were fighting. Very proud of the lads who went out. All very good fights, every one of them. Fair play to JJ, fair play to Stephen, Hughie, John Paul, and the other 3 fights. Good fights. My problem is, Stephen took JJ's money, fair play to the boy, he bet him fair and square. But the situation I have is, there's a fella called Fathole, Gowley Martin, who put a €5,000 bet against my cousin Paddy Quinn from Mullingar. Gowley Collins forfeited his 5,000 to me. He said to Shout Quinn, give that to James Quinn, he won it at me, because I am afraid to fight Paddy Quinn. Paddy Quinn is too good for me, he's too strong for me, and he said, will you give that money to James Quinn? So Shout gave it to me. I'm very proud of him, very proud of, you know, I'm actually very proud of Martin Collins for admitting that he was afraid to fight and to give me his money. Yes, Stephen took JJ's money, but JJ went out and fought for it. Martin Collins gave that to me for free, absolutely for free. Now he's looking for more fights. He put on Facebook earlier on, that he's celebrating for the last 3 days drinking, right? What is he celebrating? Giving away his money to James Quinn? I don't think it's a good idea. Martin will get all the fight he wants of my 2 sons when he tries to get that back of Paddy Quinn from Mullingar. When he fights Paddy Quinn for his money back again, and I'm going to give a better one this time. You know I'm always bringing money into fights anyway, right? I would give Martin Collins, to call him Fathole, 3-1. 3-1 against Alice's Paddy, or 4-1 against Cowboys Michael. So let him take that bets first. You can't deny 3 or 4-1 is a good bet, Martin. Take them bets, right? That's easy money for you. It could be even easier than I got a few. So take them bets, and if you're able to fight Cowboys Michael, if you're able to fight Alice's Paddy, for your own money back, then my sons will oblige you no problem. Now there's a fella called Snots Collins from Manchester, who put his snotty nose into this because he wants to fight my Hughie over my Hughie drawn with Sullivan John Paul for 2 hours and 8 minutes. Right? A good fight, long fight. I respect Hughie and John Paul for not that long. But the fought 2 hours 8 minutes, they were not happy. Now Snots Collins wants to fight my Hughie. My voice is going, I'm drinking, sorry. So what it is, Snots Collins again will get all the fight he wants. After the 3 fights, the big Nelly's 2 sons and the other fellow whoever he is has to fight in 2 or 3 weeks. Because we sent out 5 of Jimmy Quinn's grandsons the other day. The 5 of them went out and they fought. Yeah? Big Nelly's didn't fight. And Big Nelly's won't fight. And they were asked 10 times to fight. They were asked to fight this week. They were asked to fight next Sunday. They were supposed to turn up last week. They never was there. No one seen them. We only were told they were there. So get them 3 fights out of the way, right? And then you'll get much fight you want off my Hughie. Now, this is now Nelzer's young fella, we call him Snots, put his nose into it. If Nelzer's young fella is good enough to sin for my Hughie, let Nelzer come out to me. Let Nelzer come out to me, and I'll show Nelzer if I'm good or bad. Or Nelzer's brothers, or Nelzer's brother-in-laws. Any one of Nelzer's brother-in-laws, brothers, or himself, I will take him on, and I will gladly beat him. Any of John Collins' crowd, the whole lot of them, but Snots put himself into this, and Snots will get out of it as quick as he got into it.
Well, let's go to Martin's back, right? John Paul and Hughie had to fight the other day. You went out. You were taking it out in Hughie now over the 5,000. James never took the 5,000 off you. You gave it to James. You went out to fight. Paddy was there to fight you. He did the same thing to me a year and a half ago. You said you fight me. You pulled out of the fight. You wouldn't fight, right? So before you fight Hughie, you would have to fight me or else Paddy. No matter what way it is, money or no money, I said I'm fighting no more without money, yeah? I have a flu right now, I am. I'm very sick now. And I'm willing to beat you today or tomorrow. Anytime I beat you. 6 weeks you want, what you want to do, right? But you're good enough to take it up with your cousins, right? Now another thing, go something John Paul. You said you fight the more younger men, but then you want to fight D-Boy, 38 years of age, right? I told you already, I told Dennis told he was fighting Martin Anthony. The next time you said for D-Boy, then you had to fight me. So stop mentioning D-Boy's name, and I stop picking up your name, John Paul, right? If you want to fight Steve, it's me who has to fight first. Look, good luck to you, lads.
Now, this all started off when Martin got on the video challenging Michael James over Bulls John's John. Now, there's a man there called Davy Kerrigan. He had a fight with Bulls John's John. When Davy Kerrigan was unfit and no training, Davy Kerrigan got himself in condition and good shape. He's begging for Bulls John's John to fight him. He won't. Now, ye, cooler crowd, took up the fights for the fingers crowd. You put your nose into it. Martin is the very man that done that. So we'll stick with you boys and cool it now till we get all the fights need to be out of the way. There's fellas my age, there's fellas D-boy's age, Cowboys Michael's age, right down to my Huey's age. Go get 10 or 12 good men again and put them out. But again, Jimmy Quinn's 5 will still be there again. But make sure it's our way this time. Let Big Nelly's fight first next time. Now, come on. Now, hang on. Pause for a second.
And this is what the Paddy's back, right? You had your fight the other day, yeah? You called the Hulk. You're going to do this to Jimmy and do that to Jimmy, yeah? You did fuck all, you had a good fight, it was a draw fight. For the last minute of that fight, the boys was asking Jimmy to take a draw. You stood walking towards him with your hands down. You're a win to take that draw. But I promise you're gone. When I get Jimmy right going this time, yeah? See, I have a flu now, I'm dying sick of a flu now, right? I have temperatures and all. I beat, do the fellas to fight, do the fellas to fight the other day. I beat you one after another, right? I'll do it today. Put me bluff and see what I beat you today. You dirty coward, you go for that bastard. Oh, gee.
Now, you kind of realise, I never made one smart comment about you any time, right? You were on that tape, right? Yeah, your nephews. We understand that, right? But we've all had nephews fight before, and we kept our noses out of it. But you put your big blue eyes into it. Well, I swear, in my mother and father's life, the next time I see you on the boat, the next time I see you in the street, you be prepared to protect yourself. But I might swear on Davy Quinn's grave, Paddy Blue, that I am baiting you right. You are Quinn McDonough, right? But I am baiting you in a bad way. Now, I met 4 or 5 of the Collinses on that Irish ferries a number of times. I was chatting y'all on it. I was chatting y'all's Tony on it. I was chatting 3 or 4 different ones of it. But if any of ye Collinses sees me in the boat, on my life, please attack me, because I swear on my grandchildren's lives that I'm going to cut you to pieces. I'm going to rip the heart out of your bodies. I won't do it with my hands. I'm going to cut you to pieces on my grandfather's grave. If I get a Collins on the board, I'll stab him to death. Now, one more thing. Now you, Nelser, we never bothered, we never mentioned your names at all. Your young fella sent for my Huey after fighting 2 hours 8 minutes. He didn't even give him a chance to go and get a rest for himself. He's looking to fight him. Okay, Huey will take that challenge when the time is right. But I swear on my life, Nelser, that I may be killed. I just said it a while ago. If I get one of ye in the right place, you're dead. And I mean at this time, please, please, bait me when you see me. I don't care if he's 20 years of age to 50 or 60. I swear on my mother and father's life that I will kick the heart out of your body, Nelser, and any one of your brothers, anywhere I see them. It doesn't care which of them they are. Big, short, small, or fat or ugly. I am kicking the heart out of these. Now come back, say what you want about me, say what you want about JJ losing the money. We know that. At least JJ went out to fight for 30 minutes, right? They never trained in his life, yeah? But you, Gowley Martin, lost your money to James Quinn. I got your money, no one else, me. Because you wouldn't even fight Alice's Paddy fight, you dirty, cowardly bastard. You dirty fat hole. As I said a while ago, and many a time, I met Collinses on them boats. I met them outside the boat. I met Big Davy. I met his young fellas. I met Yalla. I met Tony. I met a few of the other fellas. I met Bimby's fella the other day in the boat. Me and Nels Michael. And Nels Michael wanted to go over and put something through his face. And I swear on my child that I stopped that. But the next time, I'm going to tell him do it. So be prepared for me to carry on till the day I die with ye yellowback Collinses from Coola. That's the ones I'm really talking about. I'm not even talking about the fingers ones, because they're gone because ye done their fighting for them. And now you're stuck in the middle of it, and we won't let you out of it. And the Manchester wants us as bad. Oh, John Paul, Solomon John Paul, I get it while I said, fair play to you for doing what you done with Huey. You done very well. I respect you for that. But I'm going to tell you what to do. Huey's looking for a rematch if you want it, right? As I said, when the boys is fighting after Christmas or whatever, Huey will give you a rematch for any money you want to get. It doesn't matter. You have a lot to prove. You found out again a young fella that never fought in his life. Never had a fight in his life. You're the fighting man for the Collinses. My Huey will never be a fighting man. We don't claim to be a fighting man. We don't want him to be a fighting man. But he will always be able for you. You will never beat him, and if you go out again, please fight him, whoever you want, and this time it'll be no 2 hours. Now, the last time you were supposed to fight the boys in Oxford, you're begging 24 hours a day to get them fights called off. You were begging 24 hours a day to get our fights called off. Now you're begging every minute of the day to get the last 3 fights called off next week. It's me, James Quinn, keeping the fights going. Yes, everybody knows on Facebook. Me, I will not let them fights cancel. I will make sure our boys will fight to punish ye, and I keep punishing now till the day I die. Ye 3 will fight. And I don't want to think, your man is looking for a rematch of Tony. Tony will fight him for 5,000 this time if you want it. I'll put Tony out for 5,000. You understand? And that will get Dowley Martin's money back if he's able to do it. So listen to me. Yes, I'm keeping it going, and no, I'm not stopping. Look.